They don't want you to know about this, because if you did, you'd be ahead of the game. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer just pushed forward a new bill, and if you rely on Social Security, this could change everything for you. We're talking about direct payments of $1,900 and $4,850, amounts that could make a real difference in the pockets of seniors across America. But here's the catch: most people won't take the time to understand how this works, and that could mean missing out on much-needed financial relief. For too long, Social Security recipients have been left wondering if Congress will step up and provide meaningful increases to benefits. And let's be real, living on a fixed income while prices keep rising is no small challenge. Rent, groceries, medical expenses, it's all adding up faster than ever. But this new bill isn't just another promise that may never materialize, it has real potential to put more money into your bank account. The question is, do you know how to take advantage of it? If you're tired of waiting for vague updates that go nowhere, this is the video you need to watch. I'll break down exactly what's in this bill, who qualifies for these payments, and when you can expect to see the money. No fluff, no misleading claims, just real, reliable information you can use. So, if you want to stay broke and miss out on critical Social Security updates, go ahead and click away. But if you're serious about securing your financial future and staying informed, keep watching, because what I'm about to reveal could be a game changer for you. Let's get into it, because there's a lot to unpack here, and every single part of this bill could directly affect you. If you receive Social Security, whether it's retirement, SSDI, or SSI, you know how crucial every dollar is when it comes to making ends meet. That's why this new bill, pushed forward by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, has been making waves. The proposed payments of $1,900 and $4,850 aren't just random numbers. They're tied to a broader push to provide seniors with the financial support they desperately need. But as with anything coming out of Washington, the fine print matters. So let's break it all down in plain, simple terms. First, let's talk about what's driving this proposal. The rising cost of living has put an immense strain on seniors, especially those who rely entirely on Social Security. Over the past few years, inflation has eaten away at fixed incomes, making it harder to cover everyday expenses like housing, food, and medical care. While cost of living adjustments, COLAs, have been made, they often fall short of what's actually needed to maintain a decent standard of living. Lawmakers like Schumer have recognized this issue and are pushing for direct financial relief to put real money into the hands of seniors who need it the most. But here's where it gets interesting. Unlike previous stimulus checks, which were broad in scope, these payments are designed specifically for Social Security recipients. That means if you're currently receiving benefits, you're at the center of this plan. The $1,900 payment is expected to be a more immediate relief measure, while the $4,850 payment is structured as a longer-term financial boost. Now, you might be wondering, how soon can I expect this money? And do I even qualify? Those are the right questions, and I'm going to answer them right now. The bill is structured in a way that prioritizes those on fixed incomes who are most vulnerable to financial hardships. If you're already receiving Social Security, whether through retirement or disability, there's a strong chance you'll qualify. The eligibility criteria are expected to focus on those who fall below a certain income threshold, ensuring that the payments go to the people who truly need them. However, one of the biggest concerns is whether this bill will face roadblocks in Congress. As we've seen before, even the most promising proposals can hit political obstacles, but there's reason to believe this one has momentum. Schumer and his supporters are making the case that this isn't just about giving away money, it's about ensuring that seniors can afford basic necessities. The argument is clear. If seniors can't afford to pay for housing, medications, and utilities, the entire economy suffers. When people have more money to spend, they stimulate local businesses, keep the healthcare industry stable, and reduce the burden on emergency assistance programs. That's why this bill isn't just about Social Security, it's about economic stability for millions of Americans. Now, let's talk about when these payments could actually hit your bank account. If the bill moves forward without major delays, experts predict that the $1,900 payments could be distributed within a few months. The $4,850 payment, on the other hand, is designed to be a larger, more structured financial relief measure that may roll out in phases. Some lawmakers are pushing for an expedited process, arguing that seniors cannot afford to wait while Congress drags its feet. The urgency is real, and the pressure is mounting for lawmakers to act fast. But let's be real, government processes are rarely straightforward. Even with strong support, bills like this often face amendments, negotiations, and even opposition from lawmakers who argue about funding sources. Some critics claim that such large payments could strain the federal budget, but supporters counter that the long-term economic benefits far outweigh the costs. So, while the timeline isn't set in stone, the push to get this money out as soon as possible is stronger than ever. Now, what can you do to make sure you don't miss out? First, stay informed. Too many people find out about these payments too late, and by then, they've missed crucial deadlines or steps they needed to take. If you're on Social Security, keep an eye out for official notices, updates from the Social Security Administration, and any news from government agencies regarding payment distribution. Make sure your mailing address and direct deposit information are up to date, because the last thing you want is a delay due to outdated records. Another key point: watch out for scams. Unfortunately, whenever there's talk of government payments, scammers come out of the woodwork trying to trick people into handing over personal information. No legitimate agency will call, email, or text you asking for your social security number or banking details to process your payment. If you receive any suspicious communications, report them immediately. Now, let's take a step back and talk about the bigger picture. This bill isn't just about a one-time financial boost. It's part of a broader conversation about the future of Social Security. For years, experts have warned that without significant reforms, the program could face financial challenges down the road. Some lawmakers are advocating for permanent increases to benefits, arguing that seniors shouldn't have to rely on emergency measures every time the economy shifts. Others are pushing for changes to how COLAs are calculated, ensuring that benefits keep up with the real cost of living rather than outdated formulas that don't reflect actual expenses. If you're wondering whether this bill signals a bigger shift in how Social Security is handled, you're not alone. Many advocates see this as a stepping stone toward broader reforms, and if it passes, it could pave the way for more long-term solutions. But again, nothing is guaranteed, which is why staying informed and vocal about these issues is so important. Lawmakers need to hear from the people who are directly affected, seniors who are struggling with rising costs and are tired of waiting for real solutions. So, where does this leave us? The reality is, we're at a critical moment. This bill has the potential to provide life-changing financial relief, but it also faces challenges that could slow or even derail it. That's why it's crucial to stay engaged, follow the latest developments, and make sure you're prepared to act when the time comes. Whether it's updating your information, watching for official announcements, or even reaching out to your representatives to express support, every action you take could make a difference in ensuring that seniors get the support they deserve. At the end of the day, this isn't just about numbers on a bill. It's about real people who've worked hard their entire lives and deserve financial security in their retirement years. No one should have to choose between buying groceries and paying for their prescriptions. No one should have to stress over whether they can keep the lights on. And if this bill is passed, it could be a major step toward addressing those challenges. So, as we wrap up, let me leave you with this. Don't let this opportunity slip by. Keep yourself informed, stay ahead of the game, and be ready to take advantage of these payments if and when they become available. And if you found this information helpful, make sure to share it with others who need to hear it. The more people who know about these changes, the better prepared we all are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.